Bournemouth are going to kick off here on BBC Radio Newcastle. The Magpies in their green and white away kit. Pope in goal, Chow, Botman, Byrne the centre-backs, Livramento and Hall as wing-backs, Tonali and Miley in the middle, Murphy and Willock either side of Voltemada up top. There are 7 changes on the bench. Ramsdale, Trippier, Lascelles, Joelinton, Barnes, Kraft, Osula, Elanga and Bruno. Bournemouth through Evan Nielsen start the match, back it goes, then a long...
that was another strange kick-off, wasn't it?
High, bouncing ball.
Flicked it up and he's volleyed it way up in the air.
Yeah. Referee is Rob Jones from Merseyside. Can't do it before the referee's ready. His last Newcastle match was actually their last away win, Leicester, in April. Matt Donoghue is the VAR today. Good play between Brooks and Tavernier, and Brooks bursts into the box on the right. Then a back heel, and Adams is coming onto it, and Pope makes a save with his foot. How often does Nick Pope make a save with either his foot or his legs? He's done it again there, blocking the shot. Corner kick now as Willock tackles Brooks, as Bournemouth try to put Newcastle under pressure again on the near side. That was a good burst and a good break by Brooks. Adams had the shot, Pope equal to it.
Not too sure how much he knew about it. He just sticks a leg out, doesn't he? We see him do it so many times. Just sticks a big leg out, gets something on it.
Voltemada, good layoff. Tonali now for Murphy in the area. Jacob Murphy draws a save near post from Petrovic, then crosses, and Willock can't get a piece of it, but Lewis Hall, edge of the area, has it. Back to Willock. And now Miley. Thought about hitting it, goes wide right to Livramento. Inside to Murphy, then back to Livramento again. They try to combine once more, and it's put behind by Brooks. Corner kick for Newcastle United.
Best bit of play so far, wasn't it?
Good move involving Murphy, Voltemada and Tonali. And Voltemada's touch when he links up the play, and what we've seen in 3 matches, is excellent.
He's got a great touch for such a big man. Angle was always tight for Murphy. Did just get it on goal and see what happens. That's exactly what he's done.
Here comes the corner. A Lewis Hall in swinger, scooped in. Petrovic punches. He's off his line. Tonali's got it and drives the shot back in. It hits Miley and Voltemada stabs it to goal, but it's cleared off the line or in front of the line. And you've spotted an offside flag up there. So it's a Bournemouth free kick. But when Petrovic came to punch, his goal was unguarded. Tonali took it down and then fired it back through, but there are
5 of them.
3 players that are offside. And now Alex Scott in the centre of the park. Diakite, who they signed from Lille for 35 million last month, up the line. Tavernier, edge of the area, a through ball to Evan Nielsen, and on the far side, turned in by David Brooks, but the flag is up to deny Bournemouth the opening goal. And how Newcastle are relieved to see the assistant Neil Davies put his flag up for Brooks for the offside created by Tavernier and then Evan Nielsen, but it won't count. Brooks getting on the end of it, Ando, offside near the 6-yard line.
Yeah, he's offside.
Cut out by Miley, then Hall away from Semenyo. Newcastle trying to come forwards. Willock up the line, gets it from Hall, and now Lewis Hall carries on his run as Joe Willock drives up the left wing, taking on Adams. Willock into the box. It's a good run from Willock and passes it across the penalty area, but Voltemada can't get it. Bournemouth stab it clear, but it's not convincing defending. 0-0, and Chow in the 24th minute. Tonali on the right of midfield to Livramento. Chow now on the touchline and back to Botman on halfway. Byrne is square. Botman comes into the centre circle, then wide left with the pass to Hall. Got a man at his back, returns it to Botman. Now at the back of the centre circle, Bournemouth have forced Newcastle away from their goal as Murphy looks for Voltemada and then back to Murphy. Good link up. Jacob Murphy into the area. Takes his time, assesses his options, looks for the cut back to Voltemada. It's blocked. Now he finds Lewis Miley, but he can't get the shot off. Miley back to goal in the area.
Hit it.
He feeds Tonali. Tonali's effort over the top. Sandro Tonali, 20 yards from goal, right of centre, set up by Miley, took a touch and just got underneath the shot. Bit of swerve on it. Bournemouth goal kick. Hall up the line for Willock to chase after. Joe Willock trying to use his athleticism to get in, but that's good defending from Diakite. The Bournemouth clearance then headed forwards by Byrne. Home side lose it. Tonali to Murphy. Voltemada. Tonali drives on into the box. Sandro Tonali with a back heel. Livramento's cross. Voltemada back to goal. Down. Says he was pulled down. Newcastle appeal for the penalty. Referee waves away those appeals, and Bournemouth go up the other end on the attack. Tavernier to good run in the middle of the United half, then plays it back to halfway. Voltemada still appealing. Referee tells him to stop. Play goes on. VAR will have to have a look at this. There was seemingly some contact, but we'd want to see it again. 0-0. That could be a big moment. 52 minutes. Bournemouth still with the ball. It hasn't gone out of play. Rob Jones, the referee. Matt Donoghue, the VAR. And we are yet to see it again. Senesi for Bournemouth. Into the penalty area. Too long for Tavernier. It's gone behind off Evan Nielsen. Now, what will happen here? Will there be any follow-up to that challenge on Voltemada? Doesn't look like it. Livramento's cross, he had his back to goal. Diakite had a hand on him. Is there enough in that for a penalty? And if not,
no.
Why not?
No. There's not enough in that for a penalty, is there?
He felt he was impeded by the defender, but the referee said no. 18 minutes of it remaining, plus whatever's added. Here's Elanga to Tonali. Drop with the shoulder, then a move inside. Barnes lets it run. Barnes, tackle comes in, but he's found the pass to Hall. Dan Byrne on an overlapping run up the left wing. Big Dan Byrne cuts inside, good skill. Now Barnes edge of the area, challenge coming in. Barnes going and still going. Down he goes. Referee says corner. Whoa! The way the referee blew the whistle there, I wondered where he was going to point. Harvey Barnes took it away from Hill. In came the challenge. Got a toe on the ball.
Oh, it's never a penalty.
And it's good defending.
It's a great tackle. Great tackle.
Plenty of encouragement from the side of the pitch from Bruno and Joe Linton, warming up in luminous orange bibs. Wonder if we'll see them as late substitutes. They look long for Voltemada, headed away, then on by Bournemouth. Chow's header clear. It's come to Christie, who goes down under a challenge now. Malik Chow and Sandro Tonali were both there. I don't know which one actually produced the contact, but Bournemouth fans suspect it's Chow and are calling for a second yellow. We might need to see it again. I think it was Chow, but Tonali was chasing back as well. Bournemouth manager Andoni Iraiola's gone to the fourth official, who is Farai Halam today, and they are complaining about that. I think Tonali had a bit of a push at Christie, and it was Chow.
You know that every time somebody's on a yellow card and they make another foul, people want a yellow card straight away.
Kluivert is towards the back of the 6-yard box. There are only Newcastle players there. Bournemouth head it back into the middle. Jamal Lascelles away. Christie, that's a blocked shot. Referee's given handball. Edge of the area. And Newcastle are not happy with Rob Jones. 2-3 players confront him. In fact, there's 5 there. Barnes, it's hit him on the hand, but his hand is turned side on. There's a player lying down behind the wall, but I think this is going to be Justin Kluivert, and it is, and Pope shovels it away, and it's gone behind for a corner on the far side. He read Kluivert's intentions and makes a big save.
He hasn't had a lot to do, but that's a top save. Getting down low to his left hand side, scooping it away.
Dan Byrne with the ball in his hands, just up to the referee now. and he has decided that's enough. From the exertions of Thursday nights in the Champions League against Barcelona to their longest away trip in the league this season, Newcastle United, a big effort over the last 3 or 4 days, and on the road in the Premier League, 3 0-0 draws in their first 3 away matches.